Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, my name is Yanilo Ashorio. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe. I will wait for you at the end of the video to subscribe, so go and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about keys to saving, and I penned down a couple of things that have helped me to save and the process I had to go through in order to be able to save. And I think the first thing I wrote here was discipline, which is the most important thing. You have to be disciplined. If you are not a disciplined person, it's going to be difficult for you to save. And if you can't save, or if you are not disciplined, if it's so hard to be disciplined, get an app. It helps. I had to get an app for myself because I would tell myself, Yani, you will do it, and I'll still end up going to take that money that I saved and spend it. So I had to get an app that, had helped me to restrain me from spending the money, basically because I didn't want my savings to reduce, and then somebody else will now go and take the money I've been saving, take some percentage out of it. I didn't want that to happen. So I opened a PiggyVest savings, and as I put in money, I think what they do is, if you're going to remove money on a day that is not your harvest day, which is the day that you are free to, take any amount from your PiggyVest without any charges. If it's not your harvest day, you will be charged, I think it's 5% or 7%. So basically, it is important to get an app if you know it's going to be very difficult for you to do that. And after that, the next thing that's going to help you to be disciplined is you have to know your weaknesses. If you don't know your weaknesses, it's going to be very difficult for you to save because you just keep spending. And for me, I know my weakness is hair and gadgets. I like to get the newest phones. If something comes out, I want to buy it. And maybe I'll just go and take from my savings and buy whatever I wanted to get. If I see any hair that I like, I'll just take money and go and buy the hair. And I had to realize that this is my weakness and I need to work on it. And that was why I decided that I was going to open the PiggyVest, which was going to restrain me from spending my savings anyhow without decorum. So what I did was, or what I do rather, is if I see any hair that I like, I just save it on my phone and I keep looking at the picture. Do I really like this hair? Do I really like this hair? I just keep staring at it, and if I really do like it, what I did, I open another PiggyVest savings, which is a short-term thing, and I start saving for it. Maybe I do a week, depending on how fast I want the hair. If I want the hair in 3 months, I want the hair in 4 months, I have to what I do is I just divide the amount. I find out how much it costs, delivery, everything, and then what I just do is I divide it through the months I want it, like the maximum. Maybe in the next 4 months maximum I must have this hair, and split on my salary and save for it and get it. And if it's longer, and most times during the process of waiting for the money to be complete to buy the hair, I always stalk this person that's selling the hair. That was before I actually got a reliable hair person. So what I used to do was I'll stalk this person, find out what's going on their Instagram, everything possible, go through their comment sections, and to ensure basically that I don't get scammed. And most times, when I sell those sponsored stuff, I always at the end of the day, maybe this person is a scammer or sold bad hair to somebody, and I'm just sometimes I'm always lucky that I just find out that I don't even like the phone at the end of the day, or rather the hair, I just don't like it anymore, and then I don't get it. Sometimes I put the money back in my cost savings account, sometimes I spend it the way I like. So I'm still a work in progress. That goes by. Then another thing that I think we all have issues with is getting things now. We have I think I'll call it the now syndrome. We want to get everything now, which is something that I had to work on, because most times when I see all those hair, I want to get this now. I want this now. I want to sleep, because I have another issue. Anytime I like something and I really want it, I see it in my dream. When I go through my phone, I realize that it's a lot of people are now posting this thing. I'm just always seeing this. Why am I seeing this thing? And it's just my, my indiscipline that is playing, or the devil that is trying to play with me, as I said in the last video. So yeah, basically I just try and work on it and tell myself you don't need it now. You will get it eventually. It doesn't have to be now. So that's another thing we all have to work on. We are so fast that we want everything now. If it's not happening now, it's going to be an issue. And it took me a long time to actually work on myself, that you don't always have to have everything at the moment. You have to take your time. This life, hopefully we're not going to die soon. So what's the rush? Patience. Yeah, work in progress. Then another thing I put down here was surrounding yourself with people that you guys have the same goals. Especially when it comes to finance. If you don't have the same goal with somebody, maybe your best friend or your close friends are people that just want to keep spending, you know, they want you guys to always go out, and they're not even talking about how you guys can put this money together, like save. There's no finance talk. How are you guys saving? They're always telling you spend that money, tomorrow take care of yourself. Those kind of people, you have to be cautious about them, because you don't know what's happening in their own life, to be honest. And in our generation, it has happened that majority of people that we always put around ourselves are usually people that don't say the truth to each other. Like, we don't like telling each other the truth. So if I'm saving money, I won't tell you. You just think, when you see me spending money, you just think that this person is a bad guy, this person had this money for so long. And to be honest, some people like just don't, you know, say the truth. So you have to be careful. So you have to surround yourself with people that you have the same goals. You guys are thinking in the same direction. Not someone that will always tell you, let's go out, and when it's time to pay the bills, the person is looking at his pocket or looking up to the sky to be thinking. Those kind of people, you have to, I'm not saying cut them, because I'm not about cutting people, but, you know, put them at arm's length. Let them know their positions. Let them know where your relationship is. Like, we are not that cool, but we are cool. Simple as ABC. So yeah, you have to be careful about those people, you know, because most times, like, it's what we see from people that actually affect our lives. Like, same thing with social media. Social media is also another thing that causes a lot of issues with people that just spend anyhow. You see another person living life, you know, going to Dubai, going to Seychelles, going everywhere, and then you just want to do that, and you don't know the person's source of income. You don't know if you guys are collecting this. You don't, probably you guys are not even earning the same thing. You don't know who is sponsoring the person. Probably is the person's family member, friends. Person probably even saved. You don't know anything, and then you just want to do that because you can see this person doing it. So you have to realize, and you know, it's actually a work in progress. You have to take your time to realize that, okay, this person's journey is different from mine. So just take it slowly, and with time. To be honest, that Seychelles, you go there. The Dubai, you go there. America, you get there. But it just takes time and patience. That's what I'm talking about. It still takes us back to the noun syndrome. You don't always have to have everything now. You can just take your time, and with, you know, long time, like in a couple of months, years, you get there. So there's no rush. Take your time to do the right thing. Don't always like see somebody, like the person can motivate you to work harder. It could be a motivation or an inspiration, but don't allow it to be the thing that will not affect your daily life. That you see, oh, this person went to Seychelles, Dubai, or wherever, and then, or the US, and then because that person is there, you now want to go and use all your money to go to this place, and then they're back to zero, nothing. Or you go there, you are trekking in America, you are begging for water, begging for this. So you have to take your time and realize that you guys are not the same thing. Whatever happens on social media is just for social media. It's not real life. You want to be honest, like you see people taking the hottest pictures, the finest pictures, you know, chopping life, having a good time, but to be honest, that may be their life, that may be their reality, and it may not just be yours now. So just be patient. So that's another thing about social media. So to be honest, it shouldn't affect you at all, because you guys have different journeys. Whatever you see on social media, look at it, enjoy the picture. Like, this place is a nice place, I want to go to. Let it be a motivation for you, you know, to work harder, you know, get the best opportunities. When you get a very good opportunity, don't just drop it somewhere. Like, work hard. Let it be your drive, but don't let it be something that will make you now say, oh, I want to travel, I want to go and do this, I want to take these pictures. Don't do it for the pictures, though, because at the end of the day, those pictures are just going to be pictures, to be honest. But you just have to, you know, work hard. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Like, you are you, that person is that person, so you can't be comparing yourself. Be patient, you will get there. Don't be in a hurry. That's the top of the ladder that we are all going to. That's where we are all going to get. Because when you get there, where else are you going to? Like, I can use professors for example. When you are a professor, where else are you going to? Okay, maybe you get appointment as what they call this thing, VC, or maybe one of those things that many. Where else are you going to? When you become a minister, you will leave the place now. It's not a permanent job. You will leave. All those things, like, so you just have to ensure that and understand the fact that when you get to the top, that's where you're going to get to. So don't be in a hurry. My mom used to tell me something that I think she used to say it in Yoruba, but I don't know how to say it in Yoruba. So basically, yeah, the top that you're going to, what she was trying to say is getting to the top. Once you get there, that's it. So what's the rush? Like she always used to tell me, and what's the rush? Like, take your time, enjoy all the processes that you are going through. Don't be in a hurry, because at the end of the day, when you get there, what if you are now bored? You now get there, you're now bored, nothing else to do, you succeeded. Yeah, why are you rushing? Okay, you want to travel, because everybody is traveling, you now travel, you come back. Okay, what will now happen? So take your time, like, you know, be patient. It's going, like all of us say, we're going to have, this is going to be like, we will succeed at the end of the day. Our definition of success, that I'll talk about that in another video, but they're very different. So don't be in a hurry. That person that traveled somewhere, that person that, you know, bought a very expensive car, bought a house, you buy your own house, but the timing are just different. Like, take your time, but the time is different. So take your time, don't be in a hurry, you know, and we are all going to, you know, meet ourselves at the top and be happy with each other. So yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. I hope you learned one or two things. Ensure that you are sharing this video so that other people can learn, and you know, we'll all be happy. So please share, subscribe, like, comment if there's anything you want me to work on, and just let me know. Like, write it in the comment section. If you don't want to write it in the comment section, you can actually send me an email, which I'll put my information down below. Send me an email, or you can send me messages on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, I think. Yeah, so you can reach out to me on all those platforms. So yeah, please subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you guys so much. Bye bye.